everyone, and welcome back to another live stream. I just randomly decided to live stream today because, I don't know, I just heard some pretty bad news that was happening to, some other content creators, I was gonna do videos in that, but I'm severely not in the mood, amazingly enough, instead I thought I'd come and talk to you guys for today, but alright, hello to you as well, Mixie. I just need to get the chat up on my phone, otherwise I won't actually be able to read anything, obviously. Yeah, don't look at me. I'm late by 2 minutes. Yeah, I was trying to sort out the recording stuff. It was it's exploding. No, it was having a kind of a dull moment. Let's call it that. But might as well welcome everyone here. Hello to you, Mixie, Dionysa, Moochie Moochie, Piola, Limlang, Jacob, Shamir, Jean, or Jean, Pixie, Toms, Jared, Dragomir, Isaline, Tammy, Dinesh, and it's alright, you didn't go to school, so it sucks, but it doesn't. I'd love that if I could get a day off. And Noland, Naomi, we got a lot of people in here today. And what server or platform do you use? Is it iOS or Windows? I play mostly on Windows. I do have an Android account as well. I can play on either. I just don't really like playing on Android because there's so many ads, and it gets super annoying having to deal with it. I have the Faded Earth world yesterday. Sweet! You know, keep unlocking those islands, Jacob, and all that good stuff. But, this should be working then. Alright, good. I just have to make sure that it's actually showing on the stream. Because sometimes, for whatever reason, it just doesn't. It's weird about it. And Mohammed, hello. I got the Dice Dragon 2 days ago. Sweet, you actually did well in the event then. That's pretty good. And Puppet Cool, hello. Rudraj, how am I? Kind of depressed at the moment, finding out that potentially, you know, someone that you used to watch quite a lot is gonna potentially be dead in like 2 days. So yeah. This is why I don't have webcam on right now. Jesus Christ. I got the Burger Dragon on the final day, so lucky? That's good. Just give me a minute. And Vlad, Sainko, hello to you as well. I need to breed level 26 and level 3 Sunflower for the Mercury. For 1 whole month you tried to breed it. I really want the Pixie. You know, some of the legendaries can be kind of annoying to try and breed. I get that. But you just gotta keep going. You know, how long did it take for us to breed the Crystal Dragon? I think that took me like forever to actually breed the Crystal Dragon, so yeah. Let's actually try and breed for this Pilgrim Dragon again while we're at it. So there we go, breed! And we got an 8-hour breeding time, so not quite what we wanted, obviously, here. You know, it sound too hot? Yeah, I am not great. But, that's why I decided to live stream, because I was not in the mood to do a regular video today. I just wanted to, you know, talk to everyone in the chat and just sort of, you know, try and have a bit more fun with the day, rather than what I would have, you know? The Mercury Dragon is so cute as a baby. Yeah, he is. And I cannot read that language. Where is my face cam? I literally just told you. I do not plan on putting it on today. You do not want to see a crying girl for like God knows how many hours I'm going to decide to stream. And yeah, basically some big member of the speedrunning Mario community could be dead within the next couple of days, so yeah, not fun. And if you're using Windows, how come it's impossible to find your clan using clan search? I don't know what the deal is, but apparently the clan search in this game is like the buggiest thing ever. Would you rather get 10 or unlimited money? What? What do you mean? Like, do you mean 10 what exactly? That could be 10 10 tissues, that could be 10 pieces of chocolate, it could literally be anything. And I've not been watching you anytime. Can you say moi or moi? What? What is with these weird sentences that you guys keep saying? I'm actually so confused. And do I have the pilgrim? Not quite yet. No, do not have it yet. That's why I'm trying to breed the thing. Oh, we actually unlocked him. That's actually so good. Look at that. Dragon completed orc. Nice. What happened? Why sound so bad? What, is the mic bad? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean me? I have the Pilgrim Dragon and 3 hours left before hatching. Sweeto Cheeto. That's good to hear. We are so far behind this enemy clan, by the way. We have like a third of their score. We have never actually lost to an enemy clan, I don't think, before in these siege events, so this is a kind of nice change of pace, honestly. Oh, 10 gems or unlimited money. Definitely unlimited money. Because with unlimited money, you can buy all the food in the world that you want. Why I seem sad? Because someone could be dead that I know of. A kind of famous Mario streamer, that's all. So, yeah, I'm just streaming today. And it looks like we got pretty screwed over with those clan tower attacks just then. Let's put in all our spellbooks again. And what do we have? We can pet dragons, that's easy peasy. I don't know what to say, neither do I! Amazingly enough. It's very bloody depressing, I'll tell you that. But that's why I'm here with the chat, you know, rather than just wallowing in pity or whatever. You know, it's not even related to me. I've never met the guy in real life or anything, but, you know, it's just depressing when you hear about stuff like that. But let's get these clan quests over and done with anyway. There you go. Claim this one. Collect food. We can do that. I didn't actually collect the food yet. I did collect all my gold, which I shouldn't have done, but we haven't had a quest for it so far, which is good. Definitely a good thing. Do you play CSGO? I used to play it a little bit, but I only played it because other people wanted me to. I haven't really played it in like 2 years. How do you get the legendary piece to enchant your legendary dragons? You just gotta do your arena fights. Enchanted arena fights. Simple as that. There is nothing else to it. You just gotta hope that you get lucky with the drops. Ugh. And how to get the Mercury Dragon, I did link it in the video for how to breed the Pilgrim Dragon, and you could just search how to breed the Mercury Dragon, quackalakes, and you'll find it instantly. Seems like it's been forever since the last stream. How are you? Okay, Matej. Okay, not okay. I don't know. Just trying to enjoy the day. What about you? My clan is in first place against the other clan. Good, good. You know, you get all those rewards if you manage to beat the dragon, which is good. And you feel like trash. What's up with you? Like, is something the matter in particular, or is it just one of those days where you're like, you know, I don't feel like doing anything, don't feel like going outside? And what level dragons to get a legendary? I normally say level 15 plus. Seems to work pretty well. Why don't I do other games? I do other games all the time. If you think I don't, it's just because you're not watching them. And why do you not watch them? Probably because you want me to play DML. I'm level 44. I will breed the Stardust Dragon how I breed him. I do have a breeding guide on how to do this, or how to breed the Stardust as well, so you can go and watch that if you want to. You're ill. Well, I assumed you were ill, but I didn't know if there was, like, anything else going on as well. This is the only time that I have the Pilgrim Dragon and don't have to breed him. Nice. You're so pro, I was a noob. Don't say it like that, you know. Everyone has to start somewhere, and I've been playing this game for nearly 3 years now, and I don't even have max level stuff, so. And thank you for the sub there. And Vanessa Bermudez, hello! What did you use to get the stash? I have my breeding guide up on him as well. Like, every single person's like, how do you breed this? I already have breeding guides and everything. Come on now. I'm fine but tired. Any luck with the Pilgrim? No, I haven't managed to breed him yet. He's kind of avoiding me again. I hope that it's not, another avoidance. And Jaren, hello to you as well. What is your creepiest dragon yet? Probably the droid. I don't have him, but I hate the thing. But thank you for another sub there as well. Welcome to the stream today. And can tell or show what dragons are good for a team. There are lots of good dragons, but I've done a couple of videos on it before where it's like the strongest dragons in DML by their stats, and normally they're pretty good dragons to use. Thanks for the help for saving that you made Mercury Breeding Dragon. I assume you mean the Mercury Dragon Breeding Guide? You're at League 4. Yeah, I know. You get to a point where if your clan's really active, you can defeat the other clan like 10 times, pretty much. Or you'd be able to. How do you get so good dragons? Just by playing a lot. I'm playing since April, and I'm level 65. Number of legendaries 7. If you start trying to breed legendaries early, you can get so many of them at a really low level. So, yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I only bred my first legendary at like level 60 just because I never really bothered. I was like, I'm sure it's going to be annoying to try and breed it, so I just went for all the commons in that first, but nothing wrong with that. I have Cosmos, Autumn, and Torch. I'd personally get rid of the Cosmos and replace it for a Divine if you have it. What happens if you breed a Hellhound Dragon and an Agent Dragon? You'll get a Worthless Dragon, is what will happen. I'm living in Finland. What, were you born there? Or did you, like, move over there? If so, that's a really interesting place to decide to live. Came late, but because I slept in and I'm on Thanksgiving break. Oh yeah, of course it's Thanksgiving in America. You know, outside of America and that, I don't really know if anyone celebrates Thanksgiving at all. Like, it's a sort of holiday thing that just goes over everyone else's heads, honestly, but you know, if you get free time off, why the heck not? Sounds pretty good to me. You're gonna have my Autumn, Torch, and Stardust, just don't know the third team member. Well that's true. You got plenty of time to work it out anyway. And Pixel or Torch, along with Love and Autumn. I'd personally say the Pixel, but either of those dragons really do fit quite well into that team, I think. I don't like having double light, personally, but I'd say the Pixel, but I think just pick whichever one out of the two you feel you prefer, really. Will it be a Christmas event? There probably will be one in all likelihood, yep. Do you think it's worth it to buy a card pack to collect new dragons? With gems, it's normally not worth it. Just, you know, set up a good clan and, you know, just earn the packs that way. It's a lot easier doing it like that. And I used to be level 29, but now I'm level 30. Well, that's not much of a difference, but, you know, upwards progression's better than nothing. And might have the Pixie, Well, you know, that's good if you do. You know, every single legendary you manage to breed is one less that you have to get at the end of the day. I got Pilgrim from my first try. A day later, I broke my leg. Huh. I'm a dirt scammer. What the heck does that mean? What? Do you think the Divine events will be coming out in December? GameLoft specifically said at the time of the previous Divine event they don't plan on re-releasing the Divine Dragons. That could change, but that's what they've said. I am not going to hold out my hopes for that. My team is Torch, Autumn, and Pixie. That's pretty much the team that I was going to have, isn't it? Except obviously I'm replacing the Pixie with the Hermes now. Scammer is stealer. I get that, but I don't know what you mean by a dirt scammer. What exactly is a dirt scammer? Are you saying you sell people bad mud or something? Is Hephaestus stronger than Poseidon? Depends on the team. What is the next Dragon of the Month? We don't know yet. GameLoft have not officially announced it yet. Oh, you're changing your habitats up, Zingo. You know, that is a long, arduous process. It took me a lot of time, and I ended up changing it a second time as well. When I had to go back from having legendaries to going back to normal habitats again. This takes a lot of effort. You play Growtopia. Why scam people? I don't see the benefit of doing it. Like, I don't see why you'd gloat about that. It's actually pretty scummy, to be honest. Like, there's nothing good about it. Is Zeus, Autumn, and Sumo a good team? Yeah, it's one of the better teams that are out there. Definitely. I haven't tried for the Stash Dragon, don't really want it to be H. Yeah, the Stash Dragon, honestly, is just a collector's dragon. If you're breeding it to use on a team, I definitely suggest not doing that. My future dog is a Doberman, what would you get? I'd love to have a Shiba because they're so cute, but at the same time they're really vicious apparently, which is kind of concerning. So, I don't know. After having a bird, I don't really want to have to deal with having a dog as well, or instead of. I'm just so used to taking care of the parrot that, I don't know. I guess I'd just prefer to have another bird now. What was your favourite dragon in DML? Read the FAQ section of the live stream. You'll see it there. And probably the reindeer, they don't have another winter or Christmas legendary dragon to replace it. But they could add one in-game between now and then. So, I get what you're saying. Obviously, there's a good chance it is just going to be the reindeer as the next dragon of the month. But that could change. That could change at literally any point. So, you know, keep your eyes peeled for any news. Why no face cam? Definitely not feeling it today. My cousin got the stash and leveled him up to level 35. I don't agree with that. I don't think he's good enough. There are just way better dragons out there, which I would definitely suggest to use before him. Let's go do our dungeon fights, though, for today, while we've got the quest for it. You really want a German Shepherd, but apparently they're hard to care for. They're pretty big, aren't they? I'm pretty sure German Shepherds are like pretty big dogs, so yeah, they are quite difficult to look after. It's just like how pugs are really liable, or like they're one of the most liable dog species to contract cancer, so I don't know, I don't really want to have to deal with possibly having a really sick little doggy, you know. A future bird I would want is a macaw. They require lots of time. The thing about macaws is the fact that if you don't give them a partner, they get really lonely. Because macaws in the wild, they pretty much stick in their couples all the time. And if one thing happens, like the female or the male, like say one of them dies or something, then the other one never ever gets over it, and they just sort of cry about it forever. Thank you for another sub there. But yeah, it's super weird about macaws. And sad, obviously. Is level 19 and a level 19 Hypnos and a level 19 Ceremony good? No, it's not a good team, I'm afraid. Cuphead is hard, it took 3 hours for the final boss. It's been a while since I've seen any Cuphead gameplay, because obviously now it's kind of classed as an old game, you know, by 2017 standards, because it's like, oh god, that was so late last month. No. But yeah, it's a decent game, especially considering they pretty much never made another game like that, so interesting. I wonder if we're going to see another game like that anytime soon. I doubt it, but we can hold out hope, I suppose. Let's go do our mine stuff now. Ceremony Dragon sucks. Yep, Ceremony Dragon sucks. Major baloney. I would definitely not suggest anyone to use a Ceremony Dragon ever. More or less. Like, they're just bad. Just get a better dragon. An epic, a rare, anything is better than the ceremony. And I see it so much that it just aggravates me at this point. And like, people always end up messaging me like, I'm level 26, is this a good team? It doesn't matter what your level is. Even if you only have commons or uncommons available, your team's still gonna suck. There's no point contemplating what an air quotes good team is until you get to a higher level than that. You know, some people are like, Quacks, don't be so mean, I don't have other dragons. Yeah, well, you know, doesn't change the fact that you would get destroyed in the arena if you even attempted it, you know? What do you think about the stash? Not a good dragon. He's enchanted too. Oh my god, don't enchant the ceremony, please. Stop while you're ahead. I never got past my game because of the third and fourth boss on DML. I can't get past level 30. You just gotta keep leveling up stuff. There's nothing else to it. I'm glad I played DML the way I found you was how to breed the tribal, I believe. I don't know, it's been a while. I don't think I ever did a guide on that. Did I? What happens if you breed the same two legendary dragons? What will happen? It will randomly give you an element, basically, is what happens. I've already done a whole video on how that interaction works, but basically you can never get anything above an uncommon out of it. You can't even get a rare dragon. It is literally pointless to breed two legendaries together. Never do it. And thank you for another sub there. And Manon, hello to you. You don't need to say it twice. Come on. I'm going to say hi back. I don't have enough fruit, and I don't have enough for the temples. Well, that's why you just gotta wait on it. You gotta keep doing fights, and just accept that DML is one of those games that takes a long time. I got 2 Tempest Dragons the same way you got 2 Firefly. Oh, really? I think that interaction is just so dumb, but I love it at the same time. Like, I can't believe that there is a bug like that that actually happens in-game. Well, I can, because it is this game, but, kinda ridiculous. Can Autumn Tree breed the Shaman? Nope. Again, you can't breed anything above a 2-element dragon, and you can't breed rares out of it, so don't bother. Don't even bother trying. Not worth it. Fully enchanted level 40 ceremony has gotten me pretty far. Yeah, but the thing is, a level 4 enchanted anything else would do better, more or less. It might work, but a dragon that is a higher rarity would just be better. Which dragon is better, the Frostbite or Fluffy? They're exactly the same. I'm pretty sure you've asked that before. I'm just in bed with my pet guinea pig. Oh, that sounds cozy as heck. What legendary is the worst? I think there's a few legendaries that are in contention for that. I really don't like the Cosmos Dragon. Honestly, I really don't like his elements. I got a Sage Dragon in my hatchery. Go hatch then! Go hatch it quicker. Go spend all the gems. There you go, get him instantly. No, I'm just joking. He's not one of those dragons that you need to have straight away. But, you know, I love getting new stuff. Firestorm sucks. Firestorm does suck, but he does have fire, which is pretty good for, like, insta-killing stuff. So, I still feel like he has more use than the Cosmos Dragon does, honestly. I'm hatching my Torpedo Dragon, and is he good in battle? No, he's not that great. The only dragons that are good in this game are legendaries and above, so there's no point asking me if your epic or your rare is good, because the answer is no. Is the Stardust Dragon a good dragon to use on a team? No. What I was just saying, don't use epics. They work until you level them up to level 30, and then say you're like a level 70 player, but after that, you need to move on. You need to have a good team of legendaries by that point. Level them up instead. I have bred 4 elixirs. Feels bad, man. Feels super bad, in fact. Skeleton Dragon is the worst legendary because if you have the Hades, he's useless. Same with the Pixie, going by that logic, because if you have the Hermes, the Pixie is useless, but a lot of people don't have the Divines. What's the ability Hot Coals? It's the fire upgrade that allows you to damage all of the enemies again if you defeat one of them. It's pretty good. Do you have merchandise? If so, I would so get something. I don't think I would get merchandise anytime soon. I don't really think most people would be interested in it. So, no, I don't have any. What do you think is the next legendary dragon of the month? Probably the reindeer, but we'll have to wait and see. And Lucas, hello to you. Ah, see Lendro. I just had to read that whole comment there. Sweet. I mean, yeah, again, you just gotta replace your stuff, keep getting better, you know, getting a better team and all that good jazz. That's just the way that DML is. I've been breeding the Mercury and the Lightning Dragon for so long, but I never had the Vortex Dragon. What should I do? Keep breeding. Nothing else to it. If you got the right combo, if they're like level 15 plus, then that's pretty much as high as you need them to be. Isn't it weird how dragons eat fruit and not meat? Yes, it is. And they only eat fruit. You'd imagine that... Imagine if a dragon was allergic to the fruit that they give in this game. They'd be screwed. Are you trying to get the sumo? Eventually, yes. Definitely. And Government High School. That is a very strange name, but hello to you and welcome to the stream today. Why is your name so weird? Like, not to be offensive or anything, but that's such a strange name to choose. It's like, you know what? Out of all the names that I could possibly choose, this is the one for me, you know? I find that weird. I forgot what month did the Cupcake Dragon event happen in January. It was for the 2-year celebration of DML. You like jazz? Very select jazz, and jazz isn't a type of music that I go out of my way to find by any stretch. Will the Dragon of the Show Your Paws event come back? We're still waiting. Everyone is still waiting for that. Trust me, you're not the only one waiting on news of when those dragons are going to reappear. Everyone, pretty much on the forums, is like gagging for it. I'm gagging for it. You know, it's just, why is it not returned yet? There's no reason. And I love classical. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of old stuff. But you know, everyone's got their own taste. Nothing wrong with that. I'm waiting to get the reindeer and level him up. Again, we'll have to see if it comes out again. You know, I have all the dragons. Well, no you don't, because that is physically impossible for any player in the world to have every dragon, because there are country specific, so I'd rather you just not lie to people, you know? It's very blatantly obvious that you're lying. And Manon, you said quackalakes? What are you saying? So possibly another anniversary event happening in 2018. I'm gonna say pretty likely, but, you know, maybe they'll give up on the game by then, XD. Who knows? There's a documentary of ducks on TV right now. That sounds pretty sweet. Sounds pretty sweet. What's one of the best legendary dragons to breed and high? If it's the first legendary you're going for, the Pixie and Siren are the easiest to breed. But, I don't know, the Vortex is a pretty strong basic as well. And I finally got the Stash Dragon I've been subscribed to for 2 years. Oh, then really? Well, I'm glad to have you here, and, you know, I'm glad that you got the Stash Dragon as well. Having every legendary you can is useful, just like I said. The Stash isn't that great of a legendary overall. Are you smart? I mean, people ask that question to others all the time, but I don't think it's really a good question to ask. Because you can meet some of the air quotes smartest people in the world, but they have no people knowledge. So you get people that are academics, smart, and just have good general knowledge, and then you get the people that, or they're just really, really bubbly, really people-friendly, and they have other skills. I don't really think that's a good question. If you mean in terms of school grades, I used to be a straight A to A-star student, but I don't think it means anything. And my sister did that I can't change it, you don't have to read it. I mean, sure. Is the Guardian Dragon good? Not really. I don't think it's that good. This is kind of unrelated, but I feel like the boss dragons are similar to totem Pokemon from the Sun and Moon games. I'd say the totem Pokemon are much more annoying in some of the features that they have, because they can call allies and they immediately start with a stat buff, and you know, boss dragons in this game don't call allies, and You know, the final totem Pokemon in the game, holy god, I hated it. Like, from the final trial, I hated it with a burning passion. Because pretty much everything I had was weak to one of its attacks, and it doesn't allow you to use status moves to affect its speed, which screwed me for like 4 attempts. Do you like cold pizza? I love it. If it's frozen, it sucks. I don't really try and eat cold pizza. Sometimes it gives me the heebie-jeebies. I'm like, oh, this tastes weird, you know? Okay, well, you just swore for no reason, government high school. If you come into the chat and lie to everyone and then you just decide to swear for no reason, I mean, I can permaban you. There you go. Do you want to be permabanned? That's up to you. I mean, if you want to dispute me permabanning you, you can PM me, but, I mean, it's obvious you're either a troll or just retarded, so, I mean, bye-bye for now. Ribombi or Kamaro. I'm not going to give out any spoilers for the game just in case anyone's watching that is, you know, still on the grind for it. Is the Shadow and Light event come back since the DML Facebook post? I don't really know what you mean. Why do you hate the Earth element? It's just not good enough. If you can one-shot your opponent, there is no reason to be so incredibly defensive. You don't need it. Like, again, the Earth is just way too defensive, and some dragons are too strong, and they'll just go straight through your defensive stuff, so a lot of the time there's just no point to having it. Also, my sister renamed me to that. Wow. What is with your family members? Might want to ease up on the use of the word. No, I'm going to say the word retard as many times as I want, because it's got a different meaning in internet culture. People have said this to me before, or like 2 people that get easily triggered. No, that's not how it works. Different words have different connotations and meanings in this day and age, and you just have to get over the fact that maybe you take certain words too seriously. It was a post about light and shadow, can you see it if you search? All that was asking is which element do you prefer. It wasn't, like, anything spectacular or anything super important or anything like that. Like, there's no event or anything related to it. They were just asking what people's preference was. I think the best element is the plant element. I mean, plant shadow, and sometimes the fire element, depending on the use of it, can be pretty good. And LPS Purple Jaguar, am I late? I mean, we've done some stuff, but, you know, it's like every DML thing that we end up doing, so nothing too strenuous or amazing, but we're just doing the normal daily DML grind. And where is that Auto Dragon? We can finally level him up to level 71. There we go. Lovely! Lovely. He's finally upgraded that 1 stage higher. That actually makes quite a lot of difference as well. My cat is scared of dubstep music. That is a pretty weird quirk. And I don't know how much I can stay. That's fine, as long as you've, you know, come here, let me know that you're here. I'm glad to have you. And thanks for another sub as well. Will you buy any Boss Dragon? I did buy a Boss Dragon forever ago when he was really cheap. But I'd only buy them if they're like 90 gems, something like that. I don't really want to have to spend any more than that. I did not get the burger and I was so upset. I would have been as well. Like, I was ready for him to just avoid me like this Pilgrim Dragon has been the last twice that he's been the Dragon of the Month. Not the Dragon of the Month, Dragon of the Week. So. When you see someone with an enchanted Earth Dragon, that's me. Wait, what? My cat is terrified of treadmills. You know, animals get scared of the weirdest things. My bird is terrified of towels. I think that's because we had to take it to the pets once and we had to catch him in it, but still. And do you know your birthstone? Mine's topaz. I have no idea what mine is. Congrats on leveling Andy up. Thank you, thank you. It's been a long journey, you know. Sadly, my FB gameplay account got blocked, so I use an alt. Why did it get blocked? Were you toxic by any chance? Were you scamming? Is that what you were doing? And are the Earth and Void elements bad for your team? I don't like them. Am I late? Again, people say am I late? I mean, we've done some stuff, but nothing too spectacular, you know? What's the month of your birthday? It is in June. And you accidentally bred the golden crow by using Tesla and plant. That's luck. That is pretty good luck. My birthstone's a ruby. Intriguing. I've never really been into the whole, like, birthstone thing. I know some people that really like it. I just don't really care about jewelry or, like, stones anyway, so it's not, like, anything in particular. I just don't really care about jewelry that much. Please answer, you like jazz. I already answered that. Not particularly. Have you got pets? I have a cat. I do have a parrot, yes. I lost my dog to the RSPCA for 3 weeks? What? How? I think yours is a pearl or a ruby. I have no idea. I personally have no idea. I'll take your word for it. Mine is Peridot. I'm in August, but I don't like it that much. I mean, I just remember that Peridot used to be a, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, but it used to be a chow race in Sonic Adventure. That's all I remember. Do you have to be a specific level or an event to breed a legendary? Nope, you can breed a legendary at any level. Do I like Beyblade? I think it's cringy, like most children's shows are. What do you think about the divine element? It's strong. It is a strong element. It's stronger than any other element, definitely. I met my stepmom yesterday and I was awkward as hell. You know, situations are only awkward if you make them awkward. It's what I always say, you know, you can go into it thinking that it's awkward, or you can go into it, like, trying to avoid the awkwardness as much as you can, just, you know, being nice, and not being weird about it. You can make any situation however you want it to be. I just subscribed, thank you, Tongue. Again, I'm very grateful to anyone that does sub. Do you remember yo-yos? Yeah, yo-yos are an old thing now, but you still find them, like, littered in people's houses, like, I don't know, in their storage cabinets or whatever. Quacks, do you like plants? I hate taking care of plants. Too much effort. Which is your favourite dragon? Check the stream FAQs. You'll see it there. My birthstones are Topaz, Amethyst, and Aquamarine. All have something to do with loyalty. Huh. That's cool. And Violet! Hello to you! I finally got the commons. Guess what? The only one I didn't have is the Wind Dragon. How? And what is your favourite animal? I like lizards. I do like birds. I like lizards and birds. I don't know what else, to be honest. Do I play Roblox? No. And hello again! What do you think of insects? They're pretty creepy. They're necessary because they keep all the plants and the ecosystems alive, but I'd rather just keep them outside, you know? July is Cancer, that's my birth month. Cancer is a zodiac, yeah. Just like Gemini, just like Aquarius is. And Kai, welcome back to the stream. I love peacocks. I guess that goes under the category of birds. June is Cancer. Well, my birthday is the 12th of June, and I am a Gemini, so it's probably part of June is Cancer, part of June is Gemini. What are the odds of getting a stash in the remaining days? The exact same odds as they've been the entire month. So what was it, like 3%? Something like that? So your odds are going to be the exact same today as they were on the 1st of this month. And I like most animals, TBH. Quite a lot of them are pretty nice, and then you see documentaries on some wild animals, and they're ferocious. They actually scare the heebie-jeebies out of me. What about the last Divine Dragon? We have no idea when they plan on releasing the Apollo at the moment. It's so hard to breed the Mercury, I keep getting the boiling. You know, it's kind of annoying having to breed the rares. The Mercury was a dragon that caused me and a couple of other people so much annoyance, honestly. Do you like Muslims? I don't know how you can just come out with a blanket statement like that and think that it's normal. Like, you can't just assume something about someone based off of their ethnicity or where they come from or their skin color. So saying, do I like Muslims is a very weird question to ask. What other elements does the Apocalypse Dragon have? What is it? Void and Wind? No, Void and Shadow. That's it, Void Shadow. Have you played Chicken Invaders? I do not believe so. Why have I not switched out Saney? Stupid me. I've been seeing articles that the world will be destroyed by a super volcano or an asteroid. Pretty scary, but I don't freak out. That's probably not true at all. Remember when everyone said back in 1999 that the Earth was going to be destroyed before 2000 because people are retarded? Yes, I remember that. Well, I remember the stories about it because I was like 2 at the time. I don't understand, I am French, but I promise to make efforts. You know, I probably do speak too quickly for some people to, like, translate. Anyone played Slither? I'm sure a lot of people played Slither.io. It can heal with water and can use wind to lower attack. Which dragon? Oh, the reindeer. He's okay, but I think there's still some better options. I am Muslim. I'm sure there are a few Muslims in the live stream chat, and again, you can't just base everything off of where someone comes from. That's not how it works. Like saying, I don't know, all people from England sup tea. I hate tea. I hate tea and coffee. You know, that's already untrue. Or saying that everyone from America sounds stupid because of the way they sound. Not everyone in America sounds the same. Not all Americans are true, like, Americans that were, like, born and bred in America. Some of them come from other countries, you know? You can't just have a blanket statement like that. No, the world is not ending yet. Please document yourself, read the Bible. Why would reading the Bible help you with that regard? That's almost like saying read a religious document that you probably don't believe in. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Doomsday Sayers are not real. They're not real. Did you complete episode Rainbow Rocket? I did. Yeah, I've almost completed the decks. I would have finished the full Alolan Pokedex yesterday, but I was too busy with stuff, so I'm probably going to end up finishing it today. The world ended in 2012 in a movie. Yeah, I remember that movie. It was played repeatedly on every airline I ever went on. What's the best dragon of the month excluding the autumn? The torch has been pretty good. What else has there been? Again, the reindeer can work on quite a lot of teams. What else do we have as a monthly dragon? There's a few good ones. And thanks for another sub there. Do I like Skylanders? I think it's basically just a massive money grab because of all of the figurines you have to buy, but I think it's good for little kids. Can you try to kill Minnie with Hermes, Hades, and Springtime? They're not high enough level to do it. If you could wish for a creature to exist in real life, what would they be and why? I don't know, maybe I'd get a Chansey, you know, for Pokemon, because then they could, like, help the sick and dying. That'd be pretty sweet. Bring in Chanseys to life that can, like, give people lucky eggs and their little eggs out of their pouches and just heal people. Is the Stardust Dragon good? Not good enough to have in a team. Have you been to China? Yes, I have. What's your favorite element? Plant or shadow, probably. I like Skylanders. Again, it's good for young people. I don't think Skylanders is a game that either... I don't like saying air quotes hardcore gamers, and by that I just mean not casual gamers, but that's really the only way to say it, I guess. But it doesn't really appeal to older people. Is your channel family friendly? I mean, I don't swear or anything, I don't really delve into politics or anything like that, so it's not really contentious. So I guess so. I mean, the whole point is that because we have a lot of kids that watch DML, I'm cautious about that. If I didn't do DML, I probably would not care as much. You can eat a chancy egg. I wonder if you could boil it or poach it. I think you'd be able to. What if Andy was your real-life pet? I would not want this amount of power in my grasp. That is a scary thought. How did you coke across this game? I'm assuming that means come. I just found it in the App Store one day. I was trying to procrastinate from schoolwork as much as I possibly could. I found it, and I recorded it as a joke. What's your favourite Pokemon? Mine is Umbreon. Mine is Chatot. Dialga's pretty sweet as well. And Sylvian Cute, hello to you. I'm gonna go and upgrade my temples for Andy. I wish I could upgrade every temple that I had. Like, I want to upgrade the other dragons as well, but it takes so much time. Why don't you name your dragons? I mean, I have. I have Andy. I have Atlantic Dragon. Well, he's called Saney still. I did call, Play Dragon Dean, I think. And then, I've named some other dragons before. Come on now. I don't know what to say anymore. I mean, you say whatever you want. Like I said, nothing's awkward unless you want to make it awkward. You have the power to make anything happen in your life. Can you name one of your dragons Caca? Why would I name it Poop? Come on now. Which legendary do you prefer, Solgaleo or Lunala? I prefer Solgaleo. He's a little cutie. And Shuaj. Shuaj? I don't really know how to say your name, but either way, hello. GTG, goodbye, good luck. Same to you, Mr. Red Fox. Who's better, Yin Yang or Lantern Autumn or Briar, Pixie or Dark Machine? Is that a single dragon that you want me to pick? I'd say the Autumn, Briar, Pixie are the best out of that selection. A joke turned into a channel. I uploaded stuff way before DML. Like, DML was not the beginning of this channel. And thank you for another sub here today. And hello to you, JHCKHY. Interesting spam. I don't know how you write in your username every time you decide to log in. Happy Thanksgiving, Emily. Well, thank you. Again, I only just got told earlier in the stream that it was Thanksgiving. Because we don't really celebrate it anywhere else outside of America, but no, hope you're having a good time. Cat carries poop in a lot of languages, actually. I only found out, because I was at a friend's house, and, I just started saying a word, and I accidentally said caca, and then I kept saying the word caca, and then, my friend's mum was in the other room and just sort of looked at me with, like, this really weird look. Because this was in, like, year 7. And then my friend was like, you do realise you're just screaming poop over and over again. I was like, oh, that's probably why she's giving me a strange look, I guess. My favourite legendary, I do like the Torches design. I think he's adorable. And Necrozma plus Solgaleo or Necrozma plus Lunala. I did like the Necrozma plus Lunala that I saw in Ultramarine, to be honest. But just because it's got Solgaleo, I'm gonna have to go with the first one. But interesting nonetheless. Do you like Mantine Surf? You know, the thing about Mantine Surf was there's a Pokemon that you can get as a reward for doing the, or beating the high scores in that. But I thought that we could get a second Pokemon out of doing it, so I sat there and did 3 hours of high score grinding, like higher than the previous high scores, until I realized, hey, you know, maybe you don't actually get anything out of doing this. So I literally wasted 3 hours of my time doing extra mantine stuff. Very depressing day. Do you miss your childhood? Nope. Honestly, it's not like anything particularly bad happened, but no, I don't. I don't see the point in looking back. You got so much to look forward to, especially considering most people here are quite young, so yeah, just look forward to the future. Thanksgiving isn't until tomorrow. Again, I don't even know that. Quack, can I call you Emily? What is your hobby? Sure, you can call me whatever the heck you want, as long as it's not, you know, something offensive for the sake of it, like racist or something. I mean, I don't really care. I'm really easygoing with that stuff, but I mean, other people might find it bad. But my hobbies are literally just playing video games and helping people in terms of like making video guides and stuff. That's all that I like to do. That is my day. Do you have a BF? I have a fiance. Not a boyfriend, yeah. I do. What's your favorite legendary Pokemon? Probably Dialga. I adore Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. By far my favorite generation of Pokemon games. Like, no doubt. Nighttime or daytime? I like daytime, just because it's not cold. Why are you skipping me? Because you've asked the same question multiple times, and why would I say the word poop multiple times? There's just no point, you know? Pokemon Y, my favourite shiny is Sylveon. It does look pretty good in blue. Team could be Burger Dragon, Hypnos Dragon, and Muerte. Don't have epics in your team. Get rid of them. As soon as you get them, you're going to realise that you're going to think that they're good, but then as soon as you upgrade to legendaries, you're going to be like, why did I ever use an epic in my life? Remember me? Of course, Avenger. I hit 30 subs. Sweet! Keep going with the grind. And is the Yin Yang better than Crumbly? I'd prefer the Crumbly, honestly. There are a lot of Pokemon that are shiny looked. Yeah, I saw the list the other day. I was like, wow, they're still shiny looking, these things. But Radic, hello. What is the name of your clan? It's Quackalakes' clan. I'm leaving. Have fun. Turtles or crocodiles? I'm going to say turtles just because crocodiles are really ferocious. And I am okay. Can you try to read this? That looks like an upside down R. And FNAF, welcome back! I don't have any ideas for what should I upload. That's the issue. Having to come up with new stuff every single day. It is very almost stressful. Is it weird that I hate butterflies? Some people hate flying things. My mother absolutely detests having flying birds around her. Crocodiles or alligators? That would be the more contentious question. In which case, I am going to say the, which is the one with the long snout? Is it alligators that have the really long snout? Because they have the really cute ones that have really long noses. Are you sick or something else? I'm not sick, no. What's quackalacking? Not a whole lot today. I just wanted to come on live stream to, just put me in a better mood, basically. No, it's because I'm ticklish. You know, a weird thing about me is that you can tickle both sides of my body, but I can only get ticklish off of the left side of my body. Not even kidding. It's really weird. Sometimes I feel like I've had a stroke on the right side of my body because it just doesn't react to anything. And hi guys! Hi to you, Luther. Means no and pronounced la. Ah, that's weird. I hate butterflies because when they land on you, there's pollen on you, and I don't like it. Pollen can make people react really badly, so that's actually a good point. People that have bad allergies would not like butterflies. Dark Mech or Mech Dragon, which is better? They're both, like, whatever dragons. I prefer the design of the Dark Mech, though. I just like his colouring. What is your thought on the Ultra Warp Ride minigame? I think it's really annoying, and the fact that there's a 7% chance to run into a shiny approximately every time you enter one of those, like, rare circles is ridiculous. I really don't like that addition to the game. And Pyro the Savage, hello to you. Luther Sandovan, hello to you. Alligators have a round snout and crocodiles have a pointy nose. Oh, is that the way around? Again, I don't remember. I just remember going to a zoo once and I saw one of them had, like... There's a specific species that has, like, a really pointy, almost swordfish-like nose, and they are so cute. And those are the ones that I like. DML or Pokemon? Pokemon 1000%. It's kind of weird that the Dark Mech doesn't have Shadow. Kind of, yeah. I mean, a lot of the dragons in this game, their typings don't make sense. A lot of them do, but there's also a lot that don't. Means up. Interesting. Alligators or Andy? I don't really like Andy's design, so I'm going to say alligators. How to breed the Stash Dragon? I have a full guide on that already. Just search How to breed the Stash Dragon, quackalakes, you'll find it. You have to go? Well, at least thanks for joining us today, Pixie, and I'm sure you'll be back again, hopefully one day. You know, we'll all be looking out for you at least. And, you know, good luck to you as well, because I know that you don't get the best luck sometimes. The Cayman Crocodile, that's the one you're looking for. I'm going to search that up. I want to see him again, if that's true. Cayman Crocodile. Is it? Is this the one with the nose? I think the one I'm thinking of has an even longer one than this. Wait. Crocodile with really long snout. Let's see if this finds it. This one! This is the one I'm talking about. I love this guy. A gharial. What is this? So it's a crocodile. It's a gharial crocodile. Look at this thing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, some people would say this isn't cute. I find the babies of this species really adorable for some reason. Look at how stupid it looks! Oh, literally. I remember seeing him in the zoo. Weird little critters, these things. They have the weirdest little noses ever. What's the next dragon of the month? Probably the reindeer, but we'll have to wait and see. That's a weird crocodile, I know, right? Hi, I'm so hurry, man. Okay, whatever that means. If a custom dragon of your choice could be added, should you like that? I mean, I don't really care that much. People always say, don't you want a dragon named after you or made after you, Quacks? I really don't care that much. I mean, it'd be cool, but I really don't mind. What if that bites you? Probably have a big cut on your leg. And do you know Clash Royale? I know of it, I don't plan on playing it though. I don't play those sorts of games. Doge or Gabby the dog? Do you like Togo to the circus? I don't, because the animals are not happy. I honestly don't know what that is. You're level 34. What I suggest for you to do is spend your money on food. If you need the habitat spaces, you can get legendary habitats, but you need to be aware that eventually you'll have to replace those legendary habitats again when you start losing space. And that will be a lot of effort. But it is normally worth it to change all of your regular habitats to legendary ones, and then put all your dragons in those, then change them out later on. You have a crocodile? I sure as hell hope not. I hope there is not a crocodile in my house. I wish Santa gave me unlimited gems. If only there was a Santa dragon. Oh wait, there is! But he's not very kind. I don't think he does the whole housing rounds thing. Do you have a favourite meme? Not really, honestly. I just, you know, if something's funny, it's funny. It's not a specific type of joke in particular that I like. Do you like pandas? Pandas are pretty cool. Although they can be actually pretty vicious, which is weird. I wouldn't expect it, but pandas can be super weird about stuff. And I have 100 gems. Should I upgrade the portal or have my torch third element? What level is your portal at? I'd say you need to have at least 5 to 6 energy in your portal first, and then you should start focusing on upgrading your team. Just name your little chick dragon Quacks, that way you can say you have your own dragon. I'm pretty sure it is called something like that, isn't it? I think it is. You have the assassin, yes. What is your favourite bear, like panda, polar, grizzly, or black? I like sun bears. Sun bears, not sun bears. Sun bears are pretty cute. You see them a lot in zoos as well. What is your dragon? Mine is banana dragon and jelly dragon. The Imperial, for me. When will my mama come from office? I need to play DML. Are you not allowed to play it without her? Which is the strongest dungeon dragon? What, that you face or that you use? Those could be two very different answers. But either way, the strongest dungeon dragon is just the strongest dragon in the game. So, you know, whichever dragon is the strongest in the game according to your own thoughts, it'd be that. I've never heard of a sun bear before, TBH. That's it. That's it. We're finding up a picture of a sun bear. Sun bear! Look at these little guys. They have the weird pattern on their chest. Like, look at him. Look at his tongue. Why is this picture so blurry? Okay, that one's not blurry, but these are sun bears. Little derpy things they are, but I love the little markings that they have. They have a kind of weird face, a lot of them, but I love them. And they always stand on their back legs as well. These are my favourite bear. Weird tongues, though. Super weird tongues. Ah, I see, that's why you can't play, fair enough. But yeah, the babies are pretty cute, the adults are kind of derpy, but I love them because of it, you know? Do you like The Simpsons? I think the new Simpsons... Basically, The Simpsons started off pretty bad, and then it got quite okay, like, as the years went on, and then the newest stuff is absolute trash. It just turns into, like, a musical show every now and then. It's really bad. Oh, which dungeon dragon that you get with tokens is strongest? That would make a lot of sense. In which case, they're all pretty bad, honestly. I'll have a look through them, but I don't really like any of them. What, oh, we got a robot, I guess. Which YouTuber do you like? The only YouTuber I watch is Cowchop, or YouTubers, but I don't really watch them that much. Can you say tease? Sure. But there we go, we got another robot dragon that I don't really want, but there you go. I sound ungrateful, and that's because I kind of am. But out of these dragons, you know, Kitsune does have the plant and water elements. Probably still the Kitsune is the most useful, but I still don't like it. And Natalia, hello to you. You killed my banana. That could be taken in a very weird context. Like, why are you killing my banana? Stop. Just reminds me of the Minions Rush game, to be honest. Let's collect all this extra gold and stuff that we have. We obviously don't have any more clan quests or anything to do. Let's collect all of this. The long, arduous process of collecting from all of these habitats makes me feel ill. I'm so glad I have the VIP stuff. Do you have a party trick? I don't really like social gathering situations altogether, so no. I can't be bothered to invest my time into a party trick if I don't even like parties to begin with, you know? Do you have the pilgrim? Not yet. Not quite yet. Ah, there we go. Finally, we got 3 that we could use. Sweeto Cheeto. And Jitesh, hello! Kitsune is Japanese or Chinese for fox, right? I actually don't know. Obviously has some sort of connotation, but I don't know. Taco or pizza? I think some tacos can be done really badly, and so can some pizzas. I did have the worst pizza I've ever had in my life, like a couple of days ago. Because it was an onion bhaji pizza, which is an Indian-themed pizza, but it was just sweet, and it was horrible. But I'd say overall, you're more likely to have a nice pizza than a nice taco. Just about, so I'd say pizza. I'm not going to say any more words. I'm graduating from primary school this year. Well, I'd like to say things are going to change, but not really. The only thing is you're going to have more work to do, so it's not really any different. What are you guys doing? I'm playing DML, I don't know about you. Can I become your friend? In what sort of connotation? Is in-game? Is in IRL? You need to be more specific. I'm actually eating tacos. Wow. Yeah, I'm actually super hungry. Your recruitment code, I don't need you to use it, so. People still use my recruitment code. I'm like, don't use mine. Use someone else's. I don't need anyone to use it anymore. Like, you don't get any benefit out of using mine over someone else's, so just do it for someone else, you know? And, like, friendship points, we have 500,000 of those. We could gift everyone today. How do you breed the Vortex Dragon? I have the Pixie Dragon in Autumn. Go and search it up. Literally, I already have a breeding guide on that. Just search how to breed the Vortex quackalakes. It'll be the first video that pops up, probably. I didn't know that stats are based only on types. Again, neither did I a good while ago, like, probably over a year and a half ago now, but very strange. Love your clips, you're the best, thank you! I'm glad you enjoy them. Have you seen any singer or celebrity in your city? Not in the current place I live in. I used to move around a lot. I've seen some famous people before, definitely, but I don't really mean to run into them. It's normally by accident how it's happened, but I don't really care about famous people. You're back? Sweet! I mean, I did meet Jack's Films as well a few years ago, you know, the other YouTuber from Your Grammar Sucks. I did meet him. He's probably, like, the most interesting, quotes, famous person I've ever met. I am almost getting 100 gems from the friendship token. Nice! I commented again on your how to breed the Clay Dragon and I suggested to do the Iron Cast next. Yeah, I had to stop the videos because I was live streaming pretty much every day and doing the daily series, and I planned on doing the how to breed stuff every day as well, but stuff came up in regards to family and that, so I'm still going to be busy mostly until like 2 days from now, and then everything's probably going to go back to how it was like a couple of weeks ago. Do you watch The Flash? No, I do not. Is your clan full? Let's say, you know, these people have sent in their request. Let's say that, now it is. There you go. Clan is already full again. Hot dog or hamburger? Hamburger for me. I don't really like sausage all that much. I used to think I didn't care, but I actually feel sick if I have like more than a singular sausage, and a hot dog's kind of like a sausage, you know, or it is a sausage, so I prefer the other. Is the demonic dragon good? God, no. What happens in your family because I wasn't here? Oh, nothing. They just turned up for a change, as in they were actually here in this country, because they don't live in the same house as me or anything. They live on the opposite side of the world, and they actually came over. And that's pretty much all that happened, but because I never see them, you know, you have to be busy sometimes with stuff like that. You hate hamburgers. That's a shame. It's a big ol' shame. It's like how I hate peppers. I absolutely detest peppers, or capsicum, whatever you want to call it. Which was your first legendary dragon? My first legendary was this bad boy Reptar. Tribal dragon and sunflower breeding guide, please. I've already done the sunflower. Eat chicken, it's better for the earth. Do you watch Arrow? No, I don't. I don't watch normal TV shows, really. But chicken, you know, with chickens, most of them are bred to be eaten. So, not eating them is even worse, because they don't really live a life to begin with. And if you don't eat them, it's basically they've been cooked and, you know, killed for no reason. You might as well enjoy their delicious taste, you know. Did you get the mech dragon? No, I do not have the red dragon, no. Cows put a lot of methane in the air. So does everyone, really. Do you like anime? I've watched like 160 anime shows, but it's not the fact that I like anime in particular. I just like good stories. Except I do not like reading. I've never read a novel in my life. I've got chickens at home. Oh, you must have some good eggs then. You know, chicken eggs are pretty delicious at the end of the day. And just while I'm here, I'm gonna check the Game Loft forum, see if anything's been posted, you know. I just like checking the forums every now and then. Especially with the current competition thingamabob that's going on right now. Clan Siege scores, what is this about? Oh, they're investigating the issues with the Clan Siege scores. Okay, sweet. Sounds good. No delight in the dragon's delight. LOL. Pretty sweet. I pretty much checked everything that I already haven't seen yet then. What? That is weird. Oh yeah, by the way, I did leave my other network, so currently having to deal with monetization issues with YouTube because it's a pain in the butt. But it is what it is. Who's better, Archangel or Pixel? Pixel. Do you have a dog? I do not have a dog. I was trying to get the Gladiator Dragon, but I got the Autumn. I see. I got the Stash Dragon by breeding Prairie and Plant. Good, good. Could make a dragon, what would it be? I don't need to make a dragon. Not when, where is he? Where is the little chick gone? Oh, he's here. Not when Quacks the little chick is around, you know? Do a try not to laugh challenge in the future. Those videos are so fake, though. Do you have the Verdant? No, not yet. I might get him one day. But missing out on the burger is pretty bad, but hopefully he'll come back again, you know? Hi Quacks, I'm late. I was sleeping while you started. Fair enough, Dennis. Alcon, there you go. How many pieces of him? What? I am not going to say specific words anymore. There's no point in asking. Which one do you prefer, Pokemon Ami or Pokemon Refresh? Probably Ami, honestly. Are all divine dragons based off of Greek gods? I believe so, yes. But, I think that's going to do us for our DML portion for today, obviously. If we can do more, we would. Let's have a look. We have a single key left, so we'll do this as our final fight for today. At least during the live stream, obviously. Need to go and get some more YouTube stuff sorted out. Have you played Pocket Tournament? No, I don't have a Switch or a Wii U or anything. I've seen it, but I've never played it. I didn't know you could get a Pikachu with Surf. Super weird, but yeah, you can. What is your favourite element? Either plant or shadow or divine. Who is your favourite Greek god? I really do not care about Greek mythology, to be completely honest with you. I hate history, everything about it. Not a fan. I heard that Persephone was pretty chill though, apparently. Minimum which level dragon should I use to win enchantment battles? That is a question you can't really ask something like that for. How many legendaries do you have? About 30, I think. Would you like Pokemon Life or Fire Red? Pokemon Life? That's not a thing. And what's your least favorite animal? I don't know. Some cats are pretty horrible. Do you like to travel? No, I hate it. I used to travel so much. I detest traveling. I think I'm late. I just came. Yeah, I'm pretty much ending the stream now. Sorry my little brother was writing these dumb stuff, so do forgive me. People say that a lot when it's just them saying things, so I'll take your word for it, but I don't know. Is DML your favourite game? No, not at all. But, like I said, for today, that is probably going to do me for now, but I'll keep getting all the food and gold I can to keep leveling up Andy. We finally got him to 71, so that is one level higher than he was like a few days ago. I assumed he meant leaf green, but he said late, which was really weird. I only ever played Fire Red, and I just prefer Charizard anyway, so I'm just going to go with the red. No, honestly, again, I said I'll take your word for it, but, you know, people do lie a lot. You know, especially in comments and that. What is your favourite game? I don't really have a set favourite. I play a lot of different stuff, and I have Babyfight Andy. I don't want to have to sit through the stupid evolution animation from baby to adult during every fight. It wastes time. Would you have Faces Lantern and Autumn or Zeus Firestorm plushie? I'd have the first one because the Firestorm I hate. Well then, I suppose bye. Well, yeah, for now, I'm gonna leave you guys there, but, you know, thank you for joining me today and, you know, distracting me, giving me something to do. What's your favourite movie? I don't really watch normal movies or anything anymore. I never really had a favourite. There's a blue version exclusive to Japan. I thought that was the original game. Like, there was Pokemon Red, Pokemon Green, and then there was Pokemon Blue, which was never released outside of Japan. But Fire Red and Leaf Green, there was never a blue version to those, because that was during 3rd gen. But yeah, enjoy yourselves, everyone. The stream is definitely not starting, by the way. Don't take that into account. Just search Pokemon Life on YouTube and you'll get it. I'm gonna search this out right now. I'm not gonna do it with the thing up in case it's... Pokemon Life is a ROM hack, so I definitely do not prefer ROM hacks to legitimate games. No thank you. I don't like fake Pokemon. Not in my house. That's what I meant, original blue, yeah. What game do you play the most? Recently I've been playing League of Legends, actually, because of other people, but I haven't really played a whole lot this last week or so. When you breed them, you get the son or daughter dragon. The event will go for 2 months, and after the event, the bride and groom will turn in. Well, no, that wasn't an event. That's an event that you want, surely. Crystal or Dark Machine? Crystal. What 3 types you want in a dragon? Divine, Legendary, Shadow. Yeah, I do remember it, Dennis. What's your favourite game? again, there's no game in particular that's my favourite. Old games that I played were probably quite fun as well. But, you know, I play mostly competitive video games these days. Did you hear about the earthquake in the Mideast? I was there when it happened. I've heard about a lot of stuff going on, like natural disasters and that. They're all sad. Favorite Pokemon Gen? Gen 4. I mean, it's an interesting idea, Dennis. I don't know if they'd ever do something like that, but there's always the chance. Do you want a 4-element dragon? I don't think there's a place for it in DML as it is now. I think if they made a DML 2, definitely. Do you play COC? What is COC? That could mean a lot of things. Clash of Clans, I assume? In which case, no. Finally, chatted my Hypnos to 1 star. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. But, you know, for now, like I said, I've been just reading out stuff. So I'm going to say my goodbyesies. If you have any other questions, you know, you can always PM or message on Discord or whatever. Do you like Selena Gomez? Couldn't care less, honestly. Is there a light and water legendary? I don't know. Is there? Full element dragon would be OP. Exactly, it's too strong for this. But for now, thanks for watching, and until next time, everyone, enjoy yourselves, and take care.